Hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to be making a video about the three different tiers of Lionel trains. We have LionChief Plus, LionChief Plus 2.0, and Legacy. I'm going to be explaining the differences between each one and really just all the nitty-gritty details. So to start off, let me introduce my trains. So this is a Lionel LionChief Plus 080 switcher. I don't know. It's like it was the generic starter set train for a while. Now they use different ones, I think. But it's been super reliable. The sound stopped working, but that's just I've been running it into the ground for years. So that's kind of to be expected with a lower quality model like that. Next up, we have my Lionel LionChief Plus 2.0 dockside switcher. It's been a great engine. This was my first engine with fan-driven smoke. It's been super reliable. Nothing's actually broken on it. And yeah, it's just been an overall great engine. And this is my Lionel Legacy 10-wheeler, Western Pacific. It's been also super reliable. I haven't had it for as long as I've had the other two, obviously, but it was my first and only Lionel Legacy steam engine, and it's overall just been an amazing runner. Looks great, sounds great, smokes great, everything's great about it. So I'm going to now bring up we're going to examine each one of these individually on the upper line so I can get a better up close shot of them, and yeah, we'll just go over the differences between each product line. So we're going to start off with my Lionel LionChief 080 Pennsylvania switcher. I think it's a switcher. So first of all, you'll notice there's a lack of detail pretty much everywhere. Like these handrails, there's nothing really. There's just molded on. All these pipes are molded on. Really the only separately applied details are the bell, the whistles, and the light at the back, and the headlight. But that's really it, like front coupler, cut bar, molded on. This, whatever that is, all these pipes in here molded on. So, but like that's kind of to be expected with a model of this price range. And honestly, I think that's a strong suit of this model because it's made for kids, and kids will break that off. So, it's more durable and more similar to the post-war things, which last forever. So that's honestly, in my opinion, a good thing for this price range, at least. Now, something that is definitely a big disadvantage is you can only play one sound at a time. So, for example, if I'm coming up to like a railroad crossing and I want to ring the bell and blow the whistle at the same time, I can't do that. If I ring the bell, the whistle cancels it out. And so that really takes away from the realism quite a lot, and it is definitely a big negative of the LionChief models. Only the LionChief, not LionChief Plus 2.0. But another thing is puffing smoke. This is really the only line in Lionel that still has puffing smoke. Everything else has fan-driven. These have a puffing smoke unit. Granted, the puffing smoke is very effective and it works very well, but it's still puffing smoke, and it does kind of take away from the realism. But this model isn't meant to be realistic; it's meant to be a toy. Another disadvantage is, compared to with the Legacy model and the LionChief Plus 2.0 model, is there's no additional sound. So it's just chuff, 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 chuff. It's not like there's no freight car wheels grinding or metal scraping sounds like the other ones have. It's just chuffing and the whistle and the bell and crew talk. That's it. No really immersive sounds with this model. And it's also, this model's another kind of advantage for this price range is it's very small. It's not a big model. It's probably foot long, maybe a bit longer than that. And that's a good size for somebody who's going to be running it around the Christmas tree, or like me, who's got a really small layout. And it's a very versatile size. It's not too small where it's going to get lost or anything like that, although I'd hope you wouldn't be able to lose it, but it's not too big to where it's not going to fit in certain spaces. So that's definitely a strong suit. So now we're going to be talking about my Lionel LionChief Plus 2.0 dockside switcher. This is an 060, it's a great engine, but what makes it a great engine, and I'm not really talking about it engine to engine, I'm talking about product line to product line, so I'm going to kind of gloss over that. It's a great engine. But So some of the things that make it kind of superior to the 080 is it's got fan-driven smoke. I know I briefly mentioned that the 080 has puffing smoke, which really doesn't help us realize them, but this whole engine and this whole product line is geared a lot more towards realism. And this one's got fan-driven smoke, and this thing's a great smoker. I don't know if this is true for all LionChief Plus 2.0 engines, but it's certainly true for this one. More paint details. I don't know, this isn't technically paint, but on the wheels, there's the silver. It's a lot crisper paint than on the 080. There's the windows are painted in the back. So it's overall just like more high quality feeling, the finish of it. Add-on details are plentiful. They're everywhere. You have this little handrail on the front. You have these beautiful handrails here. We have the bell, this huge whistle for this engine. We have all this little look. This is actual wood. I don't know if you can see it very well, but this little piece here is textured like actual wood, so it looks like a painted piece of wood. I don't know the technical term for this, but we have these. We have coupler cut bar. We have whatever this is. We have all sorts of additional details on this locomotive, which really help it to stand out from the base LionChief engines. Another big thing that helps this thing stand out is the better sounds of this engine. So it's got, obviously you can ring the bell and blow the whistle and do the crew talk all at the same time on this engine, which is great. It really helps you to have a lot more fun on the layout. There's better sounds, so like as the locomotive is in motion, you have like squealing sounds and like almost like a wheel's loose or something, which it isn't, but that adds to the realism, and the sounds make it sound more, I'm saying sound a lot, but it makes it sound more like an actual locomotive moving down the tracks instead of just a plastic toy going around your Christmas tree. It's got like I said, immersive sounds. It's much more geared to this engine is less, this whole product line is geared much less towards being a toy, and it's geared much more towards realism and being a more affordable option to legacy, which we'll talk about soon. And another small detail on this is, unlike the reverse light on the tender of the 080, this one has a functional reverse light, and I'm pretty sure it has a cab light. So now we have the finale, the Lionel Legacy Western Pacific 10-wheeler. Now this has some of the similar features of the LionChief Plus 2.0 model. It has fan-driven smoke. It has additional paint details with the wheels and the pinstriping and the boxes around the number and on the lining on the tender. It has immersive sound, so it's got those same squealing and like braking sounds. No, not braking, but you know what I mean. And it's got like the dynamo sounds out and idle. That's really cool. But it also has many additional features that are not found on the LionChief Plus 2.0 model. For example, now this may be because it's just a smaller model, but this engine has a fully detailed cab interior. It's also got whistle steam, which is a big one. That's really cool to watch and play with and just watch happen. It makes this locomotive so much more entertaining to run. It's got bicolor classification lights. So these little things light up, and you can change the color of them based on whatever you're running or how you're operating. It's got firebox glow. The firebox, in fact, fun fact, this engine actually has, in real life, it had 2 fireboxes, and so that is displayed in the Legacy model with 2 firebox glow effects in the cab, which look really cool at night. It's got a cab light when it stops, so there's a little light that'll come on in the cab, which will, illuminate the cab while the engine's stopped and then turn off while the engine moves forward. It's got a scale coupler in front, now unfortunately mine did not come with a O-gauge coupler to swap out, so I can't double head this engine, but I don't really have an engine to double head it with, but that's okay. But nice to know that's got that little detail there. And then the tender trucks, you can't see this very well, but there's loads of detail on the tender here, all throughout here, which is really nice to see. And now to go back on detail, there's just so much add-on detail on this engine, like all these handrails and piping, the bell, which actually swings this time around, the whistle, the blow-off valves, the coal load, the especially up front, the cow catcher, the coupler cut bar. Like, I'll switch ends of my pencil. That actually works. There's a little chain here. You have the headlight, which even has a little number on it. So, legible builder's plate. The valve gear looks stunning. The firebox actually has little rivets in it down there. So it's just all those tiny little details really add up once you start to actually stare at this engine for a long time, and it makes it so much more worth the extra price tag. And personally, I'm mostly experienced with LionChief engines, so I can say that they are known for, they're pretty durable, they're pretty reliable, they're pretty cheap. Those are really the three main selling points of the LionChief engines. The selling points of the LionChief Plus 2.0 engines, they're affordable, they're not cheap, but they're affordable, they're detailed, and they're a good deal usually. So there's been exceptions to that, of course, but usually I think they're pretty worth the money that you're going to spend on them. And then there's the legacy, this is Lionel trying their best here. Oh, that's technically a Vision Line, but they're not going to do a Vision Line engine for every locomotive. So this is Lionel's not top of the line, but close to. This is Lionel's, what they specialize in. This is what they do a good job on. This is what they're known for. They're known for detail. They're known for quality. But now not so much, but they're standardly known for quality, and they're known for realism. And these legacy engines deliver all three of those things fabulously. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and enjoy.